Alright, what next, yeah? Man, like, come on, let's get it, bro. Alright, Cats, free key, all 3K.
AP, you going crazy.
Yeah, I always keep it real. They said I should write a book or turn my life into a film.
It's a movie.
Amy was my pillow, Ray and nephew was my quilt. Hunger was my sword, but survival was my shield. When I had nothing, look at everything I built.
Build it up.
Belly empty, I was sharing every meal. I couldn't Connie, so I had to go and steal.
Take it all.
I lost control, I was still behind the wheel. When you got nothing, people happy just to see you struggling. They'll support your elevation till you rise above them. The man you think you can rely on, you should never trust him. Jealousy make enemies out of the brothers. That's why I always keep it real. Have to learn you can't control the way that other people feel. If you don't know your weaknesses, you won't be strong enough to heal. Can't complain your life ain't moving same time as you're sitting still. If you want change, you gotta move, you can't just sit and wait. You can't complain you're getting wet while standing in the rain. Can't do the same and then get mad when all you get the same. Never gonna feel the sunlight if you're in the shade. Nowadays the way you look mean more than what you say. Looking paid is more important than the way you're paid. Dressing up for videos might cost your monthly wage. You wanna invest in yourself, go and get a trade. I'm bored of listening to man that got the least to say. He's trapping but it took a month to move a ZA. There'd be no Lambo in the vid if he had rent to pay. Imagine stunting out your mummy's house at 28. Before I stunt for random people, I walk into flame. I don't care how I look online or care what people saying. A lot of people need to be seen in a certain way. What started out as their escape turned into their cage. You either paint yourself the victim or you hold the weight. They either glad to see you leave or happy that you came. Sunlight wouldn't be as special if there wasn't rain. You did it wrong if you wouldn't do it all the same again. I lost so much I had to teach myself to love the pain. I'd rather charge it to the game than make the same mistake. Without the L's I wouldn't be the man I am today. I'd rather come in last place than not run the race. The game changed, it's hard not hating what this shit became. We used to recognize the real, now we praise the fake. We swapped authentic with aesthetic and we lost our way. We giving people fame we shouldn't even tolerate. I'd rather be original, they rather emulate. They rather follow someone else, I'd rather lead the way. Too scared to step out of their box, that's why they sound the same. No point in turning up if everyone forget you came. They're all trappers, real trappers wouldn't even say it. Runners acting like the bosses, spending what they make. My day for you out of 10, you wouldn't even shave. These man would rather look the part than really earn the wage.
Motion, is this you?
You are now listening to 3K.
Yo, if you don't know where I come from, that's west side of Poland and south side of London.
Trust, I had to work so I could earn respect. In London I'm south side, in Poland I'm southwest.
You know I've been through enough stress. We moving forward, couldn't care about the past tense.
Nah, I never cared if I was up next. I was busy waiting on the man, them like who's out next.
And lately all my thoughts been devilish. She giving brain but she ain't got no brain like she a jellyfish.
Trust, said lately all my thoughts been devilish. They'll ask me why I speak it when they know it ain't my heritage.
And I got a couple bros that celibate, but you know that ain't me, that shit ain't working for my benefit.
They wanna use up my connections and my leverage, but when it's time to pay me back they fly away like Pegasus.
Jeśli pytasz mnie skąd jestem, to bez sens. Jak nie mieliśmy nic, mieliśmy serce.
Jak nie znałeś mi wcześniej, to wiedz, że na mieście powiedzą ci więcej.
Ja przez miłość wpadłem w pętlę, ona ten, było miło, tego nie chcę.
Miałam pisać o miłości, ale kreslę, bo te węże są za dużo ode mnie.
That's why I'm grinding hard, I bump lava, bun the drama. I could've milked it, but I never been a fucking farmer.
Way too many people that I'm looking after, telling me their life is hella hard like I ain't had it harder.
They say the apple don't fall far, I'm nothing like my father. Like a Dale, I'm rolling in the deep, just waiting for my karma.
They told me I'm a prodigy, said I'm a fire starter. You'll re-up, pull up at your house, man, pull up at the harbour.
27, nie myślałem, że tu w życiu dotrę. Za mało lata, akcje ostre, ale dorosłem.
They didn't think I'd make it this far, but you know that's nonsense. They was preying on my downfall, now they watch my content.
They crossed me like my ex, I would have never crossed them. But at this point, till they drop dead, I'm not content.
Zaczynałem z nikim, teraz jestem ziomkiem. Byłem zagubiony, teraz nigdy nie zabłądzę.
Say the home is where the heart is, moje jest bezdomne. Jak nie będzie po mojemu, no to będzie po mnie.
Can't forget the place you came up, nigdy nie zapomnę. Wołali mi do sądu, ale byłem w Polsce.
Każdy beat, który dotknę, instant banger. To see this life through my lens, you need a different camera.
Get some Polish back to back, we got that Polish swagger. Po polsku albo po angielsku really doesn't matter.
They said smile, they said sit still. Where you lay, swallow your will. Cross your legs, close your mouth. Be the pretty thing they talk about. Well, bless your crown, baby, bless your pearls. I ain't built for those kind of words. Keep your castle, keep your king. I got fire in a goddamn swing. Fuck being a princess, I'd rather be a witch. Trade that throne for a flame and a twitch. You got roots, I got roots. You wear flats, I wear boots. Fuck being a princess, I'd rather be a witch. Spit that curse, make the heavens glitch. You want calm, I want stone. I crack bones just to be reborn. Your fairy tales don't fit my scars. I don't need a crown to touch the stars. I'll kiss the dark, I'll bless the pain. My kind don't die, we just change our name. Fuck being a princess, I'd rather be a witch. Light my heart like a servant bitch. You got pearls, I got smoke. You say pray, I say provoke. Fuck being a princess, I'd rather be a witch. Dance in the ashes, stitch by stitch. You preach pure, I preach sin. I rise wild from my own sin. Who told you soft was holy? You did. Who said quiet wins? You did. Who built thrones for men alone? You did. Who burns us when we grin? You did. Fuck being a princess, I'd rather be a witch. Trade that crown for a curse and a stitch. You want pure, I want power. You pray safe, I bloom sour. Fuck being a princess, I'd rather be a witch. You bleed my truth, every scratch, every itch. You want grace, I want grit. You wear glass, I throw it. Fuck being a princess, I'd rather be a witch. Raise your hands, make them twitch. The saints all hide, the sinners dance. We found God in the devil's trance. We don't bow, we multiply. 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 Blood runs deep, fire don't sleep. Scars don't fade, they learn to speak. Red in the river, smoke in my lungs, chanting the curse with a silver tongue. Ash on my hands, moon in my eye, witch-born flame sworn never die. Blood and fire, The spell